Hello, everyone. I hope you are doing great. Today, I want to talk about the masculine and the feminine energy within us and how it impacts our life, how it impacts our growth and our success in our life, right? So, very recently, I've been noticing some of my own patterns coming up from old days, surfacing and showing up and affecting me, right? And this I noticed had to do with my unbalanced masculine energy, and this is what I want to talk about. Many of us in this world are operating from the masculine energy only. And when I say masculine energy, when I talk about the masculine energy, I'm not talking about men or women or the male or the female. No, I'm talking about the masculine energy. You see, within all of us, within all being, within all creation in existence, there is masculine and the feminine within everything. You see, like the yin and the yang. You see, the Shiva and the Shakti, right? The balance of masculine and feminine is there in every aspect of creation in the universe. And the problem happens when we start experiencing an imbalance of either of this energy, right? Now, in today's world, what has started to happen is we are, both men and women, we are, forced and nudged towards our masculine energy only. You will see in the world there is this constant push towards becoming more masculine, both for men and for women. You see, even for children actually. Sometimes we are asked to become headstrong, we are asked to use our willpower, we are asked to become tough, we are asked to become rigid, we are asked to use force in doing things. These are traits of the masculine. Okay, there's nothing wrong about it, but these are just traits and qualities of the masculine energy. The masculine energy is all about the the logic, it's all about the intellect, it's all about the pushing, it's the forcing, the whole strong rigid aspect, the structural aspect of the universe, right? This is what you will see many times we are being asked to do by our parents, by our co-workers, by our bosses in job, everywhere, right? And the problem that is happening with this way of living life is that we are becoming disconnected with our feminine energy, you see. And again, remember, when I talk about the feminine, I'm not talking about women, I'm talking about the feminine energy within you. The feminine energy within you represents fluidity, it represents creativity, it represents creation, it represents flexibility, it represents your intuition. So if masculine is intellect, then feminine is intuition. If the masculine is rigidity, then feminine is flexibility. You see, if masculine is solid, then feminine is liquid. You see, the whole world is a combination of this masculine and feminine energy. And when you have a proper balance within yourself of your masculine and feminine energy balanced within yourself, that is when you are going to experience the most harmonious growth and evolution in every aspect of your life, be it in your spiritual growth journey, be it in your relationships, be it in your personal life, be it in your business, your work, your career. Does not matter. If you have this balance within yourself, you are going to prosper harmoniously, you are going to experience growth and evolution, and you are also going to experience inner harmony, you're going to experience peace, you're going to experience joy. Now, this is what I want to mention, because very recently I started experiencing a pattern from my old days, back from my hero stage of consciousness, where I used to majorly work from my intellect only, majorly use my willpower and intellect to do the things in the world, right? Now, after my dark night of the soul, I changed a lot. I started becoming more and more surrendered. I started becoming more and more connected with my intuition. I started operating from the place of inner guidance, operating from the place of trust and surrendering instead of force and willpower. You see, many things changed, but I started to notice very recently that the old patterns coming up again, the old patterns of trying to control things, of trying to make things happen my own way, trying to use my intellect to do everything, right? And not paying attention to my own inner guidance and intuition. The moment it happened, it created overwhelm in my life. I started experiencing emotional overwhelm. I started experiencing fear, anxiety, disharmony started coming up, right? And the moment I noticed, I was able to pay attention to it. I was able to stop myself, and I was able to reflect on what it was happening, right? Now, a very interesting thing happened. That is, when I shared this situation, my emotional situation, with a very good friend of mine, you know, who happens to be connected with her divine feminine energy, she was able to very quickly recognize the belief system that I was operating under, which was a very masculine belief system that was creating this imbalance within me. The moment that belief was seen, I was able to come out of that pattern. I was able to come back to that trust, the surrendering, the ease, the harmony that existed within me, right? And I was able to balance my masculine and feminine within. So, what I want to share with you is this: if you are experiencing struggle in your life, you're experiencing that no matter how hard you try to push yourself towards a certain direction, it just doesn't work. Or no matter how you try to control certain things in your life, it just doesn't work. The reason it's happening is because it's not supposed to work that way. You are not supposed to try to control things. You are not supposed to try to be, perfect at everything, which has been my pattern. This pattern that my friend helped me recognize was my pattern of being a perfectionist. You see? And that was coming from a very imbalanced masculine place. Now, the reason it happened is because she was much more in tune with her divine feminine energy. So the moment she recognized the imbalance, she was able to help me tune in with my feminine energy, which was asking me to come back to surrendering, come back to trust, come back to ease, operate from a place of harmony and flow, and not force and pushing. You see? So this is what I want to share. If you are noticing in your life that no matter how hard you're trying to do something, you experience very little coming out. No matter how much you push yourself, the universe just doesn't seem to respond. The way it's happening is because the universe does not want you to work that way. You see, the universe does not give us anything that, is not helpful for us. So when it's not giving you the things that you are wanting, when you're pushing yourself and you're trying to control everything, it's because the universe is trying to say you are doing it from a very wrong place. This is not how you are supposed to be doing. What you're supposed to be doing is paying attention to your inner guidance. What you're supposed to be doing is trusting the universe, trusting your resonance, trusting your flow. And when you're going to be operating from that place, that is when you are going to see the universe is making things happen. You will not need to figure everything out. You will not need to have control over everything. You will not need to be perfect. You will understand there is a perfection that exists right within you that you can fall back. You don't need to do anything to be perfect. The perfection created you. That perfection created the whole universe. And you can just fall back on it and it will work. How do you fall back on it? The easiest thing is to relax. The easiest thing to do is to surrender. The easiest thing to fall back on that divine perfection, that divine perfect mechanism that already exists within you, is to relax, surrender, and trust. The moment you start trusting that there is this magnificent force within me which makes things work, which knows how things needs to happen, the moment you start trusting that inner guidance, start working from a place of harmony, start working from a place of resonance. So when you feel like doing something, when you're called to do something, that's when you do things. When you feel that your body and your inner guidance is asking you to not do things, that's when you don't do things. You trust that inner guidance. And when you start trusting that inner guidance on a moment-to-moment basis, you will see magically everything is just falling into place. And it will not make sense because it's not supposed to make sense, because it's happening from a divine place. Divine assists you when you allow yourself to listen to the divine. So listen to the divine within you, which is speaking to you throughout the day, 24/7. It is speaking to you, to you through your resonances, to you through your inspiration, to you through the things that you like doing, that brings you joy. When you do those things, when you allow yourself to do those things, do things from a place of harmony and flow, you will see everything will start to fall into place. This is how you balance your masculine and feminine energy within. This is how the universe wants you to operate in life, from a balanced place. You see, don't use your intellect all the time. Don't just depend on your intellect and your willpower all the time. Know that there is a powerful creative force within you that is going to help you manifest everything that you truly desire. That is part of your soul's blueprint. If you just allow yourself to work with it, and to work with it, you have to just surrender, just trust. You see, the feminine energy is not to be forced. The feminine energy is not to be pushed into. It's a powerful creative force. All that is creative, all that comes from a place of creation, comes from a place of that feminine energy. And in order to tap into it, you just have to relax into it. So when you relax, when you surrender, when you trust, that powerful creative force starts working through you. You will start getting ideas, you will start getting downloads, you are going to start getting inspirations that is going to take you to multitudes of different amazing experiences and growth and evolution if you just trust, if you just surrender. So I hope you'll remember what I've shared with you, because when you are going to do this, you are going to operate in life from a balanced place, and you're going to experience not only evolution and growth in every area of your life, but it is going to come along with divine harmony, divine peace, and divine perfection of bliss, joy, abundance, everything. Right? So I hope you have resonated with what I have shared with you. If you have, do leave a comment and let me know what has resonated with you. Right? Now, something that I have to offer you is, if you are somebody who's on the spiritual awakening journey, and if you are seeking guidance, if you are seeking support, if you are seeking knowledge that can help you accelerate in your spiritual growth journey, then I am currently offering one-on-one spiritual coaching sessions. In these spiritual coaching sessions, I'm going to help you understand where you are at in your spiritual awakening journey and what are some of the challenges that you are experiencing. I'm going to get to know from you, and I'm going to personally guide you so that you can go through your spiritual awakening journey with ease, harmony. And when you are going to be able to do that, you are going to come out of those challenges and you are going to evolve to your higher self very, very easily. You're going to manifest your most magical life very easily. All of that is possible. So if you want to work with me, all you have to do is reach out to me through my email address. My email address is given in the description of my video. Go find out that email address and send me an email, and let me know if you want to work with me. I will reach back to you and I'll share with you how you are going to have a private one-on-one spiritual coaching session with me, right? So if you have resonated with everything that I've shared, then do give this video a like, subscribe to my channel if you have not already, and watch some of my other videos in my channel where I share about how to live like a wizard or a wizardess, live your life magically by connecting with your inner guidance system, by connecting with your higher self, right? So go watch some of my other videos, and I will see you again soon. Have fun.